Hey, my dear voidlings, and welcome back again to Circle for Love. Today we'll be dating even more eldritch creatures. But before we jump into today's Lovecraftian dating session, if you're not subscribed, please do so. It really does help me out a lot. If you like the video, then, lie to the like button about your salary, simply to save up money and surprise them with an amazing vacation. But now let's stop wasting time and hop right into it. Okay, guys, it's time. Okay. Catastrophe.
Fear of the unknown is the single strongest fear of mankind. Terrors from beyond the borders of knowledge. And yet, the truest horror has been in mankind's cradle since the beginning, and walks the earth amongst us now. For true evil exists not in the devil unseen, but the devil seen and unrecognized. When you meet her, you realize that tucking away the rest of the horrors to the unseen corners of the stars is a blessing. A shade of 1,000 manifestations, each more horrific than the last. She serves only one, whose chaotic and phantasmagorical wishes she obeys with extreme prejudice. But enough about me. Let's talk about you.
Oh. We're tall.
Well. You're the one that Lynetta calls darling and that Esther calls dearest, aren't you?
I swear I'm not thirsty. Look at her. It's dread. It's like when I first met Lunetta, but this time it's sustained. Like a state of constantly being breathless. Oh yeah. The very air has become unfamiliar and alien to me, saturated with infinite malevolence that is impossible to breathe. The veil has been pierced, and the outer cosmos has revealed its limitless cruelty in the form of this avatar of insidious implications. Its very presence assails my mind, turning it against itself and all that its descent. There, at the terminal preside, I learned that terror not only haunts, speaks.
Speak up. I'm an older god, so I'm a little hard of hearing. Are you or are you not the human that has been dating my nieces?
Nieces also, you. Aren't they your aunt? Normally, I'd have an ounce of Vivian's in me, and I demand that she introduces herself first. No, I feel in my very bones I'm being talked down to by something far beyond me. I am...
Good. Would you like a cup of hot tea? A cold glass of water?
Damn. You're offering me something to drink?
You've been through a lot. I just wanted to ensure you're at ease for now.
No. I just meant it's odd for you to be a guest in my room and offer me something.
Are you certain this is your room?
No. The very floor beneath my feet feels mercurial and unreliable, shifting nightmarishly in non-Euclidean vertigo. Who are you?
Who am I? I am the obscure, the unutterable. I am the crying chaos.
Oh, what a lady.
When mankind pushes out into the unknown, I am the unknown that pushes back. But, just like my troublesome nieces, you can just call me Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Auntie Nyan Nyan. Unlike with Loretta and Esther, I can't overcome the unnerving presence overwhelming my senses. I feel violently sick.
Never been visited by someone so high up in rank as me, have you?
No.
Silly question. There's only one that outranks me, and if you had met her, neither of us would still exist.
Ominous vistas. Terror open from every corner of my mind. I want to run, shrieking and wailing. And alas, I've nowhere to go.
My, you're still holding on, eh? I expected you to last long enough to chat, but it seems you're nearing your limit. Let me offer you some words of assurance. I'm the last outer god you'll ever have to see.
What do you mean?
I mean that things are about to return to abnormal. Eldritch horrors will return to being obscure boogeymen that stalk unbeknownst to their prey. The veil shall be lowered again until the gate opens and mankind is eradicated. In other words, you'll never see me or my family ever again.
Oh, why? Why do you want to split us up?
Did you know that even amongst gods there are things that are strictly taboo? You see, whenever mankind starts exploring too far, too quickly, you accelerate the end of all things. So we appear to slow things back down. We scare you back to the safety of the familiar. We whisper evils and destructive mantras to the most dangerous of your kind to ensure progress slows. Because the longer you stay afraid, the longer you live. To put it simply, once mankind isn't afraid of us anymore, everything will come to an end. Humans are doomed to explore, and once mankind makes the last discovery, once mankind reaches the edge of the map, you'll fall off. So if there's one thing that is certain amidst this infinite cosmos, it's that for all of time, our relationship is shepherd and livestock, as we set the pace to the slaughterhouse. In that context, outer gods and humans being romantically involved is beyond taboo. It's upsetting the natural order and is a conflict of interest, to say the least. Now, all of this I can forgive because my troublesome nieces led you astray. I know you didn't mean to participate in such a grave taboo, right?
I guess I didn't know.
Good. Then we can work together to ensure it'll never happen again. You're familiar with these books, yes? I had one made for just this occasion. Do what needs to be done. Perform the Banish Moo ritual.
What will I do?
Moo is the bookmaker, so it will prevent eldritch gods and humans from dating ever again.
I see.
No more books can be made, and the entity responsible for bridging the gap between our realms will be destroyed. Our relationship will return to strictly business, in a manner of speaking.
I don't want...
Do not force me to remind you the grave seriousness of the situation. I promise you've never seen anything like what I can do.
Gosh. She's as beautiful as Anka. He's as big as Dimitrescu. And just as intimidating. What a woman. So sorry she forced me to make this book. She said she'd spare me if I let you banish me instead, to destroy me. Draw the symbol. You got taste, man. Enchant. Goodbye. I hope that love will be your, like fire in total darkness. What? It doesn't do anything? Wait, hold on. What? Saying?
Well, what are you waiting for? Perform the ritual.
I had a question first.
What is it?
How come you're so tall? The other gods I've met didn't have so much trouble standing in my bedroom.
I'm not always this tall. Sometimes I'm shorter, sometimes I'm taller. I have over 1,000 forms.
And this one is a 2-story tall cat girl in high heels?
37 of my forms are.
Oh. Oddly specific, if you ask me. Okay. How about this? We destroy Moon first. Because it looks like it's gonna be shorter.
So you are as wise as you are lecherous. That is good. I expected you to be an insolent, uncompromising philanderer. You can imagine my disappointment to have found you actually quite agreeable. Then all is settled. The bridge between our realms is severed. For good.
Can I just go home now?
This may look like your room, but I promise that you've traveled a long way from home. Far enough so that you will find it quite impossible to return.
Wait, hold on. It's this well. No danger to you anymore.
I know that very well. You've just seen the precipice of the abyss and flinched. There's nothing left of you to be concerned with. However, that banishment ritual made it so neither you nor I can travel to the realm of man ever again.
Huh?
Just a precaution. Call me thorough. You will stay here, where I can keep my eye on you, where any romantic escapades of yours will not endanger us all.
What the heck?
Rarely do I bother myself with the affairs of humans, but it was a smooch, wasn't it? The treasure for which you traded your life how many times? Curious. Then allow me. Is this sufficient? That's all you need to smooch me, right? 3 hearts and a big glowing button.
Yes.
I am well versed in human courtship, but am curious. Now then, come to me, human. If you don't mind smooching an old cat like me.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. With this ending, I'm more than happy. More than happy. Eternity with Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Looking for this, dog?
Oh boy.
You may be capable of pulling a fast one on my nieces, but nothing escapes my gaze. I think you'll find it quite impossible to cast that counter-evil without this amulet. Now, my stray sheep, it's time I shepherd you back in line. But first...
Approximately 10 hours later.
Do you believe you're... I've walked the earth while man was still rocking in its cradle. I know not only what scares you, but what terrified every single one of your ancestors. Was that too easy for you? I've only begun to... Let's see... There is no escape. I expected those to be a challenge. These next horrors won't be so easy to dispel. Your voice won't be heard again. Scream, cry, beg. Starting to have trouble? Are these horrors becoming too challenging for you to withstand? Oh, you can't begin to imagine the horrors I can show you. And soon, you won't have to imagine. What's that outside your window?
Nobody's here. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. No, 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 no. And on you.
I'll let you become a legend.
No. Oh.
Haven't surrendered yet, dog? You've got backbone for a human of your age. But I doubt your will to survive will last much longer. You've survived all that? Just one human? In
Yes.
such a short time? Becoming... I can't believe it. You're no average human, but you still can't escape me.
Are you sure about that? Must be running out of tricks by
The
now.
ultimate wrath of the clawing chaos is upon you. Hold fast and prepare yourself, dog.
Lasted this long, I'm not stepping down. Not afraid.
And then you lack imagination. Your voice won't be heard again. Scream, cry, beg. What's that outside your window? You think I'll let you become a legend?
No! What's going on in there? Let me in!
Still alive, dog.
Oh boy. This is really stressful.
Here's an eye-opener for you.
No way. Oh boy. Okay, next one.
There is no escape.
glass.
Come to Auntie.
But wait, again?
Don't lose your concentration now. Still alive? You're still standing? How? In fact, the longer this has been going on, you've seemed more and more resolved. It's not possible. There's no emotion stronger than fear, and no fear more powerful than fear of the unknown.
Yes, well, that's the truth.
I hope you like surprises.
Humans don't fear the unknown, though I have. If you think we do, you haven't been paying attention.
What's that outside your window?
What? Auntie Nyan Nyan? Yes.
What?
You think the male praying mantis knows fear where he's getting some? Hell no.
Ridiculous. You're saying pure lust is keeping you from being scared of me?
Ever heard of the suspension bridge effect? They see when two people face danger together, they fall in
Not
love.
when one of them is the danger. You. Don't you understand the cruel indifference of the infinite cosmos? Your world, your reality, everything you know and love, it's all meaningless and could vanish in an instant. Even as we speak, your sun spins around the precipice of terminal oblivion.
Ha, idiot. The only thing that the sun spins around is every human on it. That's not all. There's more you don't realize. Really think I'm meaningless because I'm human, right? Think I'm the lowest of the low and insignificant speck not worth any attention. And yet, here I am, in your dream. I've got that right, don't I, Auntie Nyan Nyan? I'm here with you is because you're dreaming about me. It means I'm in your head just as much as you're in mine. I think the truth is that you're terrified of me. You're terrified of the speed at which I'm meeting the unknown and planting a big wet one on it. And terrifying enough to have invaded your dreams after all, right? You've come face to face with the greatest threat to your power and nothing you can throw at him can stop him. And after all this, after meeting Len, Donetta, serving Esther's whims, and being subjected to the worst you have to offer, I gotta say, it was pretty fun. But tell me, does this sound like it's my nightmare, or is this yours? It's my win, Auntie Nyan Nyan.
It can't be. You think you can turn the tables on me?
Yes. Right you have. You're the second most powerful god, you feel me? It's only a matter of time before I date every single god you know. I'm going to live with the great unknown cosmos and smooch that too. Starting with you. Auntie Nyan Nyan, you've heard it.
He escaped from me. A human, too lustful to fear anything. Could such a thing even exist? What horror! As soon as any of us dreams again, he undoubtedly will return to haunt our hearts once more. Oh, I'm never getting a good night's sleep with him on the loose.
Auntie Nyan Nyan.